Light goes green. They're off and racing. And away well towards the centre of the line where Parabellum and the race favourite Mr. Woodport goes in search of the lead and is going to slide across, and Mr. Woodport goes clear. So Mr. Woodport, race favourite in control in the early stages, shows the way from in second spot Parabellum. Kudos Mazdog is racing in third spot. No Worries is up around the outside, and they were being followed further back in the field then as they work into the back straight by Duchanatel. And then we go back to Rosarito Rock, Glenina Slad. Well back is Our Reactor, and last of all is Blazing Shannon. So they find their order and they sort their order out now. And the leader is Mr. Woodport. The lead time was 31.2. Second at the moment is Parabellum, and third spot on the outside, No Worries left in the chair. Kudos Mazdog is racing 3 markers fourth, and it's being covered up by Rosarito Rock, the second favourite in the race. Duchanatel is on the inside of Glenina Slad, and the last pair were Our Reactor and back with it Blazing Shannon, who's last of all. There's no speed at all to report at the moment, and he has a peep around there, does Blake Hughes, to see if there's anything coming. Not at the moment, son. You're on your Pat Malone out there in the lead, and as they swing in, it's Mr. Woodport about 5 metres clear. No Worries is second. On the leader's back is Parabellum, and one out, one back is Rosarito Rock. Kudos Mazdog a little keen on the inside, and they were followed by Glenina Slad. The inside is Duchanatel, Our Reactor, and still last of all is Blazing Shannon. It's a carbon copy call through. There's been no change in the order, and that first quarter was terribly slow, 33.6. They go to the back straight. There'll be no excuses for the favourite. It's had a real cruisy run. 32 the second split, 65 6 the half. Into the back they run. It's Mr. Woodport leading the way. Harmy and Hughes, they're looking for a treble. He has another look, Blake. Second at the moment is No Worries, and then came Parabellum, Rosarito Rock, Kudos Mazdog. Our Reactor's trying to get mobilised. Comes up 3 deep. Behind those Glenina Slad, and then came further back to Blazing Shannon, and at the tail to Duchanatel, but he starts to rock and roll on this favourite. Mr. Woodport, he's got to shake it up, comes towards the turn. Rosarito rocks out of the 1-1 to give chase, then came Parabellum. Further back to Kudos Mazdog, 28.6 the quarter, the sprint went on, and Mr. Woodport is first to see the judge. Rosarito Rock is trying hard in second posse, and then came Parabellum. Kudos Mazdog's running a bit of a race, and then came further out Blazing Shannon when it's all over, but an easy one, Mr. Woodport, and Mr. Woodport beats. Second home in the race goes to Rosarito Rock, Kudos Mazdog, and further out running home Glenina Slad. They were followed further back in the run then by Parabellum. So that's the story to the 7th. 5, 10, 1, 9, 234, 1, 2, 2, 1, 33, 6, 32, 28, 6, 28, 7. And the margins were 9.5 metres. 9.5 metres, the official winning margin. And the margin second and third was 2.5.